I remember this story of when I was really little and I was in my grandparents' backyard at the time, and I was playing on the swing set, with the swings. It's got this little slide and a little rocking chair kind of thing. And I remember sitting on the slide backwards, and I had my feet kind of locked in on the ladder. It was a beautiful sunny afternoon, and I remember my mom being there. And she kept telling me the story over and over about this man named Peter. And Peter went out on a trip in the ocean with his friends. He was sent out to the other side, and everything was going good. It was a beautiful trip, and then the fourth day hit, and a storm came. And they freaked out. Now, if you've never seen a storm in the ocean, it's not a pretty sight. It is actually very terrifying. Winds that would knock a normal person over, waves 40 to 50 feet high crashing down on top of you. And Peter and his friends were freaking out. They didn't know what to do, and they look out in the ocean and they see this figure, which they think is a ghost, and they're freaking out, they're panicking, they're screaming, "Go away!" And then they didn't realize it was Jesus. And Jesus looks at them and says, "Do not be afraid, for it is I." And then Peter in disbelief goes, "Lord, if this is really you, let me come to you." And Jesus says, "Come." Well, Peter stepped out on the water, stepped out on faith, and started walking to Jesus. And as he's walking, he's getting closer and closer, and he's so excited. He's almost there, And then this wave comes. And fear just pours out through his body, and he loses his focus on God. So as he loses his focus, this wave hits him, and he begins to drown. Now imagine a 40-foot wave crashing down on you, and you're drowning in the middle of the ocean with no help. Seconds later, Jesus pulls Peter out of the water and says, "Why did you not believe? Why did you not believe in me enough?" And they both walk back to the boat. As they step in, the storm instantly ceases. A lot of us are called out to something. Jesus is calling every one of us out to do something. Jesus is saying, "Come, step out on the water." And a lot of us, when we get that calling, we're excited, we're ready to go, we step out, we start walking to Jesus, and then the wave hits. Financial problems occur, healthcare problems occur, relationship issues occur. And a lot of us, what we do is when the wave hits us, we begin to drown, and then we just sit there. We act like we don't have any help. And then sometimes we even blame God. But we need to remember that even just like Peter, Jesus pulled him out of the water. Jesus is right there pulling you out of the water saying, "Why did you not believe in me? Why did you not believe in me enough to take care of you?" So I believe wholeheartedly that if you woke up today, if you wake up tomorrow, if you were breathing, if you were singing, if you were walking, God has a plan for you, and He is calling you to something. But just like Peter, when we are out on this calling, the wave is going to hit and we're going to begin to drown. It's inevitable. It's going to happen. But what are we going to choose? Are we going to choose to sit there and drown? Or are we going to choose Jesus as our helper and pull us out of the water? God is calling you to something. Go out and walk on water.